the bench celebrating after they have picked up a 3-2 win in Game 5. We are headed back to Long Island for Game 6. The Islanders taking care of business on the road in a do-or-die game here in Raleigh. Alan Fearing, Thomas Hickey with you. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. My palms are sweating. Hicks, that was intense there at the end. The Islanders holding on. Ilya Sorokin came up big. All in all, a great performance.
Yeah, a lot of big performances tonight. I thought that third period was their best period of the entire series, and I know that they gave up one and they didn't get any. That's how you play with the lead, and you got a 2-goal cushion, and you made sure that you got it done. I thought in the neutral zone they were excellent. They got in on the forecheck. And obviously, Carolina's going to come and a bang-bang play. They score a little to be desired there. You take a penalty, but so many good things. And I think that's a gut check for these guys. You played with the lead. You earned the win. Job well done.
So how you feeling heading back to Long Island now? You've taken care of business in Game 5. You still have another couple of hopefully do-or-die games coming up.
Yeah, so I said before the game, look at Game 5 in hindsight before you even win it. And you'd feel pretty good going back 3-2, going back on home ice. And we saw the way they played in Game 3. Very, very good. You're going to have a boost of adrenaline. You're going to have the momentum in the series now. And for Carolina, you can almost look at it as they've got everything to lose. They've got a 3-1 lead, and now it's squandered just a little bit. A ton of work to be done still for the Islanders, but you got to feel good about it. And now you've got the momentum. You've got an opportunity, and things are lining up. And the longer this series goes on, I said it from the beginning, I think the Islanders have a little advantage just with how physical they've been and how tired and how sore all these Carolina defensemen and forwards must be. So for the Islanders, continue to chip away. There's things to clean up, but overall, in gut check time, you came up big.
15 teams have won a game in this postseason on the road. The Islanders just became team number 16 to do that. They did not trail in this game. Let's take a look at how it played out as the Islanders, the 3-2 win here on the road, started with Pierre Engvall scoring in the first period.
And there was nothing going up to this point. And watch the play Brock Nelson makes. He's going to absorb a little bit of contact right before he gets this puck to Pierre Engvall, and we've talked about it throughout the series. Antti Ranta's been very good at times, and at other times, perhaps a bit leaky, and I don't think this is a goal he'd love to give up, but the big moments matter, and for the Islanders, come out of that period 1-0, probably didn't deserve it, but they'll absolutely take that lead into the second period.
You said the word leaky. Sebastian Aho of the Canes, his mouth was leaking after he took a shot to the face, led to the Islanders' second goal.
Yeah, and I thought they were good in transition tonight. Not something we've said a ton about, but there were some odd man opportunities, some rushes. You saw here Pierre Engvall with the quick up to Kyle Palmieri. That started the possession, that started the zone time, and Brock Nelson with the hand-eye coordination. It's something just to do this, but to understand where this puck's going to come off someone's face, that's just hand-eye, that's just instinct, and Brock Nelson had a monster game this evening.
So the Islanders led 2-0, but Paul Stastny would get Carolina back within 1.
Yeah, and Paul Stastny's left open in front of the net here, and this was a long, hard shift for the Islanders. And you see, I talked about it in the third period. It was going to be important to pick up sticks. I thought the guys were extremely detailed in front of the net, but here's an example. You've got two Carolina players in front of the net, and you're trying to block a shot. You got to be sure if you're going to do that, and everyone else needs to pick up sticks. And this was the moment right here. Matt Barzal, shortly after Carolina made it a one-goal game, the hard work by Bo Horvat. And you see how much Brent Burns overplays Horvat. He knows Barzal's a passer. He knows Horvat's the shooter. And you get a look at it here, a little bit too much respect for the shot of Bo Horvat. That opens up Barzal to get that inside of the ice. That's why he had the angle to go high glove. Great finish by Barzal.
We left off on the highlights with the Islanders leading 3-1 after Matt Barzal scored with about 2 minutes to go in the second period. In the third, well, here came a siege from Carolina. Sebastian Aho got another goal back.
Yeah, you expect it, you understand it, you know it's going to come. And what Matt Barzal talked about and Brock Nelson, bend, but you don't want to break. And these are the ones off of a puck won by Seth Jarvis. You see everyone coming back into the zone. Carolina hit this actually later in the third period, this soft little spot, and that's something that the Islanders can clean up on. And as you see, there's no time that it spends on Sebastian Aho's stick. It's a bang-bang play, and in the playoffs, that's all it takes. But for the Islanders, they held on from that point. I thought when you talk about bending and breaking, they certainly bent, but Ilya Sorokin was there when he needed to be. I thought he had a great game. And to take it a step further, as the halfway mark approached in that game, you saw Lane Lambert flip up the lines, and he switched J.G. Pageau Pageau and Bo Horvat. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd like to see that in Game 6. I thought it gave each line a bit of a boost of adrenaline. I thought Barzal skated better. I thought Horvat skated better. And sometimes it's just as simple as having a guy playing a little bit different. We know how good they were earlier on in the season, but I give credit to Lane Lambert. I think that was one that really allowed the Islanders to play in the other end. A couple scoring opportunities. They didn't score, but they didn't give up much either when those trios were put together.
Pierre, congratulations on the win. We're headed back to Long Island. How did you see this one play out as far as the urgency goes and desperation hockey we talked about?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a hard-fought game. We knew we had to come out and play out every play and don't give them anything for free. And I think we do that too. We work hard and we stay disciplined. We got a penalty there at the end, but we kill it and block a lot of shots and work hard. So great win.
Pierre, that third period, you knew they were going to come. I thought it was one of your better periods as a team the entire series. Just take us through what was said in between the second period, and obviously you were expecting a push, but I thought you guys did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're up in the lead there, so I think we just want to manage the puck and don't give them anything for free. And I think we did that pretty well. Also, I think the defensive side we did a really good job, taking away the sticks and just played really hard. So really proud of the boys.
Pierre, that line, you, Brock Nelson, Kyle Palmieri, you guys have clicked over the last couple of months even, but I thought you were extra special in this game tonight. What worked so well between the three of you?
Yeah, I think we're been working out well ever since regular season there, since I came there. So I think we played to our advantages. I think try to use my speed and create some space for them. And I think they're really skilled guys. So I just I think we have a lot of fun out there.
JG, congratulations, big win for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, the third period, I mean, they really came at you, but you guys were able to lock down and hang on.
Yeah, I thought we had a lot of composure in our game. We didn't only sit back. Obviously, we wanted to make strong plays in our D zone and good exit. We know how good they are they're always above you and putting a lot of pressure on you. So we got the puck out and we were in our spots. And Sorokin net was solid, like always. So we battled it out, and it's good. We're going back home now.
JG, it looked like once Lane switched up the lines there and you got put with Matt Barzal, it seemed there was a lot more flow between you guys and with Horvat on the other line. Just take us through what it's like to play with Matt Barzal. Do you change your game at all, or do you sort of keep things the same and everything falls into place?
No, you keep your game the same. He's an easy player to play with. He's so good with the puck and makes good read without the puck. So he's an easy player to play with. And we had Lizzie on the other side. And he worked so hard. I think we did a good job tonight. We haven't played a lot together, all three, but we were in the right spot and skating well, and we were battling hard. So I think that's the key.
What's it feel like heading back to UBS, giving your fans another chance to see you guys and really wanted to take advantage of that home ice? How big of a boost is that going to be playing in front of home fans?
Yeah, it's massive. They were amazing in the first two home game, so we're going to need their support again. I think it's on Friday, so we have a couple of days to rest, and they have a couple of days to rest. So if they bring their A effort, they know we'll bring our A effort also.
JG, one more for you. Towards the end of that game, Lane Lambert had two centers out there many times for face-offs. Walk me through that and the thought process there and how it played out.
Yeah, I think it's very important. We have a lot of good centers that can win draws, and you never know. At the end of the game, face-off are super important, especially when you have the lead and you want to protect it. If one guy gets kicked out, there's another center that can come in and do the job. So we're fortunate to have 4 good centers that can win draws.
Matt, did you guys feel that you were moving through the neutral zone a little bit more effectively this game compared to previous game?
I'm not sure actually. I think it's been tough every game. It was tough tonight. They're just good through the neutral zone. They make it hard on us, and thought the whole game was pretty back and forth. I didn't feel like it was much different than the last 4.
What kind of effect do you feel that the center change had? You played JG.
Sometimes when we hadn't scored, or sometimes you change it up and just to find a different rhythm. They've been doing a good job with matchups, so kind of relieve a little bit of that tension. With Bo and me and Lizzie. I don't know if it was necessarily helped in our favor. I felt it was just something that maybe needed to happen, and I felt like his line and our line, both were playing well.
Brock, just what did you see from Pierre tonight on your line?
I thought he was flying. I mean, I said it before, he's a big body and he moves extremely well, obviously. Protects the puck, he makes a lot of nice little plays, and tonight he did a pretty good job, hounding it, finding himself in good spots, and generating, chances by himself with his speed. So it was huge, got a couple goals off that.
And I guess for either of you, we've talked about Ilya all year, but especially early in the game, just how much does it do for you guys when he's playing like that?
Yeah, he's special. He really is. So he's been our backbone all year. You look at the most important players in the league to their own teams. I think he's in the top 3 or 5 players in the league. So he all year for us has been our backbone, like I said, and we wouldn't be here if he wasn't playing the way he has been.
I know you guys approach everything, game like today, business-like manner. But when you do stave off elimination, when you give yourselves another chance, what are the emotions after?
High, for sure. I mean, everyone knows what's at stake. Coming into a tough building and you get a big win. So we said yesterday, just take it one game, one period at a time, and not thinking big picture, and getting any ahead of where we're at. So right now this one feels good, but tomorrow we'll have to wipe it and refocus, and another singular game focus for us, which I felt like we've been saying for a while now.
Matt, you lead that rush, you kept the puck. What did you see? Did you think maybe the goalie was thinking you would wind up passing them?
You can't just try to read the play. Bo was a one-timer, so I obviously, anytime you can get a guy with his goal-scoring ability, the puck in that situation, it's a good chance. But thought Burns did a good job of taking the pass away, so forced me to shoot, and just picked a spot.
Brock, could you describe the play that you scored the goal on that bounced off Aho's face, and I think he caught it airborne and got it in?
Yeah, I think it started with Pierre. Did a good job protecting it. I just made my way to the front of the net. And Pierre, with his speed and size, kind of found himself in the slot with a little lane, and unfortunate it hits a guy in the face. But for me, it was nice. I was right there and was able to kind of get a stick out in the air and going.
Matt, where do you feel your game's at right now?
It feels not bad. Again, this is the playoffs, and you're really just, it doesn't matter how you're feeling. It's just about doing whatever you can to get a win. So fortunate to get a goal tonight. Feel like handling the puck and skating through the neutral zone and just the speed of the game, I've got back into rhythm a little more the last couple games. So just getting a little bit smoother every night.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought their line was good. He was moving, using his speed, and they were rewarded for it.
I know you switched Hydro to some position. What kind of effect did that have?
I thought the effect was there. Just a matter of making them make a decision on who they want to match up against.
Just in general, not just the Nelson line, the way you were able to navigate the puck, was it a little bit better today than maybe it has been earlier in the series?
No, I thought we were pretty good early in the series with the puck. I didn't think we were great last game, so it was better tonight.
And just, I know we've talked about Sorokin all season, but in a game like this, do you need a little something extra special from your goalie to keep the season alive?
Well, I think that certainly there is that possibility, and I thought he played exceptional.
And just when you make that challenge there, how sure do you have to be? You know, so you're not right back on the power play. And, you know, what did you see on the screen that allowed you to make that challenge?
Well, you have to be pretty sure, first and foremost. And, you know, it was clearly offside, so we felt like that challenge was warranted.
Early in the game, especially, what does it do for you guys when Sorokin is playing that well and maybe just allows you guys a little bit of margin from there? So
well, they come out hard in this building. We knew they were going to come out hard, and you know, we knew he'd have to make a few saves, and he did, and it allowed us to get the first goal. So it's a critical point for us.
And late in the game, when that penalty kill, how big is it to see Scott, make that play along the wall and just kind of fell off?
Yeah, it was a few seconds. I mean, there was just a lot of commitment in that situation, and a lot of commitment all night long, really, by both teams. So we continue on.
Your depth is pretty good tonight. What do you think of fashion?
I thought he was good. I thought, for the most part, he was using his big body. I thought they had a couple of scoring chances. So, he'll have to continue going that way.
And what was the message after the second period?
Wasn't really a whole bunch of a message there. Our guys, they took ownership of it, and they did a really good job.
They get the goal to get it to 3-2. What did you like about your response after that?
Well, I thought, there was no, I guess, for lack of a better term, panic in our game. We just made sure that we stuck to our plan, and we knew we'd need a couple of saves going home, but certainly we did that, and I thought we just played pretty steady and pretty solid, and we battled.
How about the commitment to blocking shots tonight? It seemed like there was, I don't know what the final count was, but it seemed like there was a lot.
Well, they shoot the puck a lot from the point, so that's one of the tactics that they use. We've known that, and we have to make sure we get in shot lane, so I thought we did a good job.